start with fixation. So I'll have you stare at the pom-pom until I say stop. And we'll want her to stare at it for 10 seconds without taking her eyes off of it. Now we're gonna check the range of motion of her eyes. So we're gonna start with the H and then go into an O and then an X. So I'll have you look right at the pom-pom and then follow it with your eyes. So we'll do the H in all 4 quadrants. And then from there, we'll do the O. And then X. And we'll note if she overshoots, undershoots, or shows any like nystagmus. All right, now we're going to look at saccades. So I will have you look at the colored pom-pom that I say. So look at the red pom-pom. Now blue, red, blue, red, blue. Good. Now we're gonna go this way. Red, blue, red, blue, red, blue, red, blue. Good, so we'll also know overshooting, undershooting, or nystagmus, or if she just wasn't able to complete the activity. And then also asking with all of these if she was experiencing any eye strain or pain, anything. Now we're gonna look at her binocular vision, so how well she can use her right and her left eye together to see one image. So we'll first just start to see if she's seeing double or not. So how many pom-poms do you see? 1. If they answer differently, then we'd ask if they're seeing the pom-pom vertically or horizontally, and then go from there. I'll start with convergence testing. So I'm gonna bring the pom-pom into your nose. I want you to tell me when you start to see 2 pom-poms. Tell me, and then I'll pull it away from your nose, and I want you to tell me when you see 1 again, okay? Realistically, we want her to converge and see 2, about 4 to 6 inches away from her nose. If she's converging before or after, then that typically means that there's a convergence insufficiency. So tell me when you see 2.
No.
And then tell me when you see 1.
No.
So now we're going to look at the alignment of her eyes. So we're gonna do the cover uncover test, which looks at strabismus. So I'll have you look right at my nose. I'm gonna cover one of your eyes and just look at my nose the whole time, okay? So I'm looking to see if her eye is either moving back in or moving out when it was covered. We're gonna look at your visual fields and we'll start with confrontation testing. We're gonna do it a few different ways and we're gonna essentially grossly look at her peripheral vision. So I'll have you take this. If we don't have an occluder, you can have them cover their own eye with their hand. We can use other objects, a piece of paper, really anything. So I'll have you cover your right eye. I want you to look at my nose the entire time. And I'm gonna put my hand up in different areas of your eye. And I want you to tell me if my hand is moving or if it's still, okay?
Still. Still. Moving. Still.
Good, now we'll cover the other eye. We're gonna do the same thing.
Still. Moving. Moving. Still.
Good. We're gonna do what we just did, but we're gonna hold up fingers again to see the accuracy. So I'll have you cover your right eye. I want you to tell me how many fingers I'm holding up, but keep your eye right on my nose, okay?
1, 2, 2.
Okay, now cover the other eye.
2, 2, 2, 1.
Good, right, ready? Now we're gonna continue to look at her peripheral vision and see when she's identifying objects. So can you cover your right eye? I'm gonna bring the pom-pom in to your field of vision. Just tell me when you see it, okay?
No. 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 No.
Good, now cover the other eye and we're gonna do the same thing.
No. 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 No.
Good. All right, so to get a better idea of her full visual field, normally we use a vision disc that tells us the degrees of her vision, inferior, superior in each quadrant of her eye, so the nasal and temporal. of each eye, but we don't have a vision disc, and that's something that can take a lot of time. So we're gonna look at her visual fields just using a fixation stick. So typically with a vision disc, we look vertically and then horizontally from both eyes. So I'll have you cover your right eye. I'm gonna bring the pom-pom into your field of vision, and I want you to tell me when you see it, and then I want you to tell me when you don't see it anymore, okay? But keep your eyes on my nose the whole time. So we'll start at the top. Tell me when you see the pom-pom.
No.
Tell me when you don't see it.
No.
Good, now cover the other eye, and we're gonna do the same thing. Tell me when you see the pom-pom.
No.
Tell me when you don't.
No.
Good. Now we're gonna do it horizontally, so I'll have you cover the right eye. I'm gonna start over here. Tell me when you see the pom-pom.
No.
Tell me when you don't see it.
No.
Good, now cover the other eye, and we're gonna do that again. Tell me when you see the pom-pom.
No.
Tell me when you don't.
No.
Good.